Le café du matin, votre nouveau rituel.
Je vous ai pas dit bonjour aujourd'hui. Bonjour. Hi. Comment
Réveillez vos matins avec énergie et bonne humeur. Branchez-vous sur Ngas TV pour le café du matin. Le café du matin, l'émission qui booste vos journées entre 9h et 10h. News, discussion, culture et une dose d'inspiration à chaque gorgée en direct sur Facebook et YouTube. Le café du matin, votre nouveau rituel.
Je vous ai pas dit bonjour aujourd'hui. Bonjour. Hi. Comment
Réveillez vos matins avec énergie et bonne humeur. Branchez-vous sur Ngas TV pour le café du matin. Le café du matin, l'émission qui booste vos journées entre 9h et 10h. News, discussion, culture et une dose d'inspiration à chaque gorgée en direct sur Facebook et YouTube. Le café du matin, votre nouveau rituel.
Bonjour et bienvenue dans cette édition du Café du matin, la toute première édition de l'année 2026. So today we are going to be receiving in this beautiful space a very inspiring lady. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much, and I'm glad to be here.
So, good morning, happy people. I hope you're fine. And once more, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. This is the very first edition of Le Café du Matin of 2026. So, as I was saying, our boss took a break to refresh and reorganize the program. I'm receiving an inspiring lady today. When they gave me her CV, I read for about 1 hour. I said, wow. I won't speak a word. I will let her tell about herself. Good morning, Anna.
Good morning, Karine.
And welcome to this studio.
Thank you so much. Thank
So
you.
who is Anna? Tell us a little bit about you.
Well, Karine, I want to first of all thank you for this invitation, and I'm so glad to be here. I'm happy to be here today. Welcome, viewers. My name is Anna. There's not a lot on my CV, even though Karine makes it look enormous. I am, if you have to say, let me introduce myself. I only have 3 things to say. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, and I'm also a state registered nurse. And I'm also venturing into entrepreneurship. So that's why when the program keeps going, you hear a lot about that from me. So thank you, Karine, for giving me this opportunity.
You're so welcome. You said you said just 3 little things, but it's huge. Just being a mother is not a little task. You are a nurse, registered nurse.
That
right. Is so huge, and I really respect you for that. You have all my respect.
Thank you.
So tell me about this week. We are going to talk about passion, because you organized an event, and the event was very successful. So can you have something to say about?
Yes, Karine, thank you. So, like I said, I'm a nurse, but beside that, I also have my own side business that is called Run with my husband as well, Didier. And this year, we will be organizing the 2nd edition of a gala for Valentine's Day. So it will be the coming Saturday the 12th of Saturday the 14th of February 2026 in Chateauguay. So this is the 2nd edition. The last one was last year on the 15th of February 2025, and it was a success from the feedback that I got from the people who attended that event.
Thank you very much. We'll come back on that point. So, as a nurse, what pushed you into entrepreneurship?
I would say that this what I'm doing right now, it came as a motivation, and it's also something that I love to do. I if I'm not at work, I'm in my kitchen always trying to make something, trying to try something out. And this soya, it didn't start like an entrepreneur. It was just something that I did, and someone came to visit me. So I did that, and the person really liked it. And then the next thing was like, could you do an order for me? And then he ordered. And then before I know, he shared to so many people, and I started receiving calls. So that's how I'm like, oh my God. So what I was doing so little, it was just a gift. It turned out to be something that most people enjoyed, and I got a lot of feedback. And sometimes if you're doing something and you get a lot of feedback, you just need one person to believe in you.
Exactly.
And then that person helps as a push, and that's it. So that's how this all came about. It wasn't intentional in the first place.
Okay, I guess your husband is very lucky.
My husband is very lucky, and I say I'm also very lucky. Like I would say it's a mirror reflection.
Okay, thank you. We are going to come back to that. So here on Le Café du Matin, we also talk about beauty and all what is around taking care of yourself as a woman or as a mother. So tell me, what do you believe, what is beauty for you?
As you can see, Karen, for me, beauty is comfort. So I have a very I have I don't know how to short hair because that's what I'm comfortable in. Yeah. For some people,
it fits you.
Thank you so
You're
much.
Very beautiful.
Thank you for the compliment. So me personally, beauty is comfort, and whatever you're comfortable, whatever your style is, and beauty is confidence as well. Because sometimes it just depends on how you carry yourself in whatever way that you dress, and even if you think you're fabulous or not, it's the inner part, like how you carry yourself, your self-esteem. Yeah. That is beauty to me. So just to say that, coming on the 14, looking confident, looking elegant, and looking classy.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. So what is your personal self-care or secret to look very beautiful, mother of 3 kids? If you don't tell someone you have 3 kids, they wouldn't believe you. Aww. So just share with us your secret.
Honestly speaking, I don't think I have a secret. I just keep moving, and also I'm somebody who is very spiritual. Okay. Like I try as much as not to let things drain me. I believe that if there's something that is out of your control, there's nothing that you can do to make it in your control. So whatever is out of my control, I don't stress about it. What I can do to change, I do change it. But if it's out of my control, so be it. And I believe that we all have like a creature, like a bigger being that watches over us, and I gain strength from that. Like I said, I'm very a spiritual person.
Yeah, okay. So your secret is God.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay, Inda, we are going to come back to your entrepreneurship. So you told me it was not really intentional.
That's
when you
right.
started your soya, all the stuff. So I want to know what inspired you with bringing the ndobo? I don't know how I can put the question. Bringing the ndobo and Cameroonian vibes to Canada.
Like I said, Karen, when I started the soya, it was just for house consumption. Because maybe fortunately or unfortunately, my husband is a little bit popular in our community. So averagely, I get a lot of guests over the weekend and during the day. And sometimes when I have guests, I'll try as much as possible to make them comfortable by offering something to them. So on this day, I had a couple of people at home. So I had to make the soya. We all were eating, and I got a lot of compliments about that. They were like, oh my God, this is really great. It reminds me of... That's where the connection, it reminds me of Ministère de Soya in Double. So I was like, okay, you guys are making my head swell right now. And then later on, I got a call from one of the friends that were at home. Please, I know you're not doing this for business. Could you I have guests who are coming over. Could you prepare like a tray of soya for me, I'm willing to pay this much. And I was shocked. I'm like, oh my God, no, I don't do that for business. Like, no, I want to really, I want to pay. I don't want you to go out of your way. And I tell you, Karen, that is how we spread. So he had like 6 guests over, and the next week I got order from those 6 people, and that's when I knew that there was something special about that soya.
Wow.
So I was like, and then he called me. It's like, I told you that you should monetize this thing because it's really good, but I didn't believe. And then before I know it, I was getting calls like left, right, center. So I told my husband, this is becoming very interesting. Fortunately, like I said, I'm a nurse, so I have a couple of days off because I mostly do 12-hour shift, so I'm able to coordinate that between the time that I'm off. So I started taking it seriously, and this is where we are right now. By the grace of God, we will keep going higher.
Okay. So beyond food, your brand creates like is bringing community together.
That's true.
So what is important for you to preserve and share the African culture through your soya or through your events?
I would like to first of all thank the community. I say Anna Soya is no one without the community. So I owe a lot of gratitude to the community, especially the Cameroonian community at large. I am saying this with the bottom of my heart, that thank you. Several times when we have artists from Cameroon, the event coordinators have contacted me to make like huge amounts of soya for that, which I'm grateful for. A lot of cultural events, they will call. We have a lot of veteran soccer groups as well. They will always order from me. There is a Cameroonian cultural veteran tournament, and they've had, I think, 5 editions so far, if I'm not mistaken. I've been to all of them except one, because then I was pregnant and I couldn't be there. But I'm so glad for that opportunity. And I just find the vibe, it's different. People come together, and so many people have told me, I've been to Canada for 15 years, and I tell you, I have not tasted a soya that is this good like the one in Cameroon. It's not as if I'm trying
brought
to
some soya for us here today.
I mean, it's not me trying to blow my own trumpet, but the feedback that I get sometimes is really like mind-blowing, and I'm really grateful for that. Thank you, guys.
I hope you brought some soya for us.
Yes, Karine, of course. We brought soya, and now we heard the cry, because sometimes we only had one location. Now we've heard the cry of people, and there's something. We're going to be launching our frozen packages, which we'll be delivering to like local community, like the shops around. So for anyone who is in the north of Montreal or wherever you are, in no time you will be having your frozen packages around. All you need to do is just to preheat, and then you can enjoy.
You just got her. Anna Soya will be having the frozen packages very soon. So before we take a little break, I want to ask you a last question. What are some of the difficulties you face as a female entrepreneur?
Yes, Karine, there's lots of difficulties, but thanks to my husband, like I said, we always try to work in unison, in what's the word? Work as a team. It's really challenging, because the soya itself, it's a very hard job, and sometimes we're trying to get fundings. Also, we're trying to look for a space like an industrial kitchen where we could do like gross packages. For now, we're still doing rentals. So by the grace of God, if we have those fundings, we're able to have a place and that we can do like mass production.
Okay, thank you very much, Anna, for this inspiring I don't know, I'm really impressed with all what you do. Thank you. We are going to have a short break and see you in a few minutes.
Aïe, ouais, Mondo, aïe, 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 c'est quoi? Aïe, Mondo, ouais, j'ai entendu croc. J'ai entendu croc. Ouais. Papa, Asia. Asia. Ouais. On parle à la maison, Asia, papa. Ouais. Asia. Ouais. Ouais, Mondo. Ouais. Ouais.
Matiseur,
Oui.
tu as un peu d'argent sur toi.
Même 5 francs, il n'est même pas.
Mais on va maintenant faire comment?
Appelez votre oncle qui est au Canada. Appelez-le, qui vous envoie l'argent pour m'amener à l'hôpital. La dernière fois que tu l'as appelé, c'était quand?
Non, la dernière fois qu'elle avait appelé, il m'avait dit qu'il n'a pas de possibilité d'envoyer de l'argent.
La possibilité?
Oui, papa.
Demandez-lui d'utiliser Afrique Remit. Afrique Remit.
Afrique Remit.
Afrique Remit. C'est une application, un moyen d'envoi d'argent du Canada vers l'Afrique. Très rapide et à moindre coût. Et le moyen le plus sûr. Dès qu'il télécharge l'application, il utilise le code de promote. Oui. Gas TV. NGAS TV. TV. Et il envoie. Ça va arriver rapidement. Il y aura même davantage. Un peu de bonus. Ouais. Ça fait Rémi. Hein?
C'est bon, il m'a déjà fait le transfert.
Tu as appelé?
Il a dit, papa, oui.
Il a fait Afrique Rémi?
Oui, papa, il m'a déjà fait le transfert à Afrique Remit.
Alors, à l'hôpital. Pas à l'hôpital. Ouais. Merci, Afrique Remit. Grâce à toi, j'ai retrouvé la santé. Anina, pour tous vos problèmes d'envoi d'argent du Canada vers l'Afrique, utilisez Afrique Remit. Afrique Remit, Nina, c'est votre moyen le plus sûr, rapide et moins coûteux d'envoi d'argent. N'oubliez pas surtout d'utiliser le code promo GAS TV. Votre famille doit recevoir en toute quiétude. Afrique Remit, tu es le vrai moyen d'envoi d'argent du Canada vers l'Afrique. Merci encore.
Magio welisane na kwalisane nomo na pulina na timbe nindenga mwene kumbo amene modi adiwa jongele perasue na nongi nopuna tikandolo tikindolo abenene no magi tikandolo mule mambo na pulinde na wase depende marigo vanité basono ni yonge ya timbaye nyoro nyese elumiani ba matao na bomane no magi munati ya muminu pepe kasheri na vanité magio welisane na kwalisane nomo na pulina na timbe nindenga mwene kumbo amene modi adiwa jongele iberasue na nongi nopuna unja Yokichisele mukoko munongo we yaluwe munjabe nanjina tetena yini kusamu mande weni sheri koko mulema mutu miambae yuna jongelela wae
Thank you very much. Welcome back to this studio. So Anna, we are going to talk about the upcoming event. So in 2025, you organized an event and it was very successful. You decided to organize the second edition. You want to expand the vision. Tell us about the event.
Yes, Karen, thank you so much. Yes, this is the second edition. So the first one was last year, like we said, and I got a lot of positive feedback, people encouraging us to keep doing this. So this will be the second event. This event is for anyone and it's for everyone. I know so many people have been like, oh, my spouse is not here, or maybe my spouse is working. I said, come, you could come with your colleagues, you could come with your roommate, you can come with your mom, you can come with anybody that you want to appreciate them on that day. You want to share a little bit of love, you want to tell them how much you appreciate them. So come in and enjoy. It's a very respectful environment. The vibe is different. I know for me in particular, so many times we've been to other places. There are also very beautiful restaurants in Montreal, but then the vibes, it's not matching because either the music is there, but the food is not something that we are used to. You know, you have that challenge, or maybe you like the food, but then the environment is somehow a little bit different from what we are familiar with. So this is a place for anyone who feels like you want to share love. It will be very cold outside, but I can assure you that it's very warm inside. We come in with our love and we just make a beautiful event out of it. So, yes, it will be on the 14th of February 2026 in Chateauguay, Rue Macleod. If you want to know more about that event, you can call me on my cell phone. That will be 514-812-9142 or 514-578-0087. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you just answered the question, but I had to ask that question later on. But it's not. It's okay. What inspired you, or why is love? Why was celebrating love?
As you can see, I'm a lover of love. I love love, and
I can see that you love love and you're in love.
and I'm in love. That's right, and I'm in love. Yes,
Yes.
I'm in love. So, like I said, we've been to a couple of events. It's probably mostly cultural oriented, but the social aspect we were missing. And we come as immigrants, we're busy with so many things, taking care of everyone else except ourselves. So I was like, why not? We choose a day which we just want to relax and we share our love and rekindle the love that we had for each other from the very first day. Because, like a life of an immigrant, you're going to school. If you're not going to school, you're working. If you're not working, you're taking care of your own family or the family you left back home. So, what's the time that we have to sit together and to just enjoy ourselves? And it was something that we did as a trial the last event, and we got a lot of feedback, especially from the women. They were like, Anna, this is a great idea. I can tell you, I've been in Canada for a couple of years, but my husband and I haven't really sat on the same spot to like look into each other's eyes and cherish all the challenges that we've been through and see it and think about just ourselves at that moment. So it was something great, and we're really looking forward to the second edition.
It was something to, as they say in French, quelque chose à revivre. Okay, so if I understand, you are organizing another edition. Is it only for couple? So if I'm single, I cannot come to the event. Is that what you're
Karine,
trying to say?
I am so glad that you're asking that question right now because this has been the question that I get on my phone always. People texting me, I really want to be at your event, but I'm single, I have no date. And the reassuring thing about that is that the guys are asking and the ladies are asking as well. And honestly, at the bottom of my heart, I wish one day somebody tells me I met my spouse at your event. That will be something that I will be so proud of. So I'm encouraging everyone, if you're single, even if you don't have a date on that day, please come in because there are also
Come,
guys
because you can
come.
meet
You
somebody
never
there.
know. People meet at various places. If you're in your apartment, you're at your home, nobody's gonna meet you there. Just come in, dress elegant, and meet someone and just have a conversation. Who knows what can happen after that? So please don't be shy. Come in.
Thank you very much. So why is the event not just a Valentine dinner? Is the event, does the event has something special?
Yes, this event, like I said, is the vibe, is the food, and is the music. We've been to several parties where
Exactly.
it's the music, it's like artists, like DJs playing, but this time we're gonna have a live band. For those who have been,
Live band, that is the particularity.
that is it.
Thank you.
That is the special event, and some other surprise. There's also something about our event. We keep a little bit for those who will be there. We don't share everything, but there's also a surprise that will be this year, and it's just for the people who will be coming. You're gonna find out. But please come in on time.
You heard Anna, it will be a live band. I think it's becoming interesting. I think I'll be there. So Anna, tell us, if a couple is coming, let's tell, which, what feels or what can connect them in the dinner or in the
Um,
event?
so if you're coming as a couple, like I said, the moment
What I wanted to say was, what can they remember when they leave the event?
there's gonna remember so many special events or special aspects of that night. First of all, the hall, we're gonna make it beautiful. We're gonna make once you walk into the hall, you should be able to feel that like you are in the presence of like your loved ones. Secondly, we're trying our best to make sure that the food, the experience that you have with the food, it's unforgettable. And then we have an amazing team of MCs that are working so hard to make sure you guys are entertained that night.
Are they known MCs? Can we
The,
have their names?
they are known MCs.
Okay.
One, it's Zorob. He's very known not only in Canada, but he not only in Montreal, but he goes to Ontario and Canada as well to do MC. So he's also very known. And we have Antoinette. She has been doing this for a long, long time. She has worked with other radio stations back home. So those two are my machines. They are so, and I say I'm so proud that they are part of my team and they are doing their job to make sure that everyone will be amazed on that day. Secondly, for the live band, I can't say more. I'm just telling you guys that coming, for those who've been to cabaret in Douala and in other places, you already know how the vibes roll. There's something different about live music. I can't really emphasize a lot about that. It's different, it's different, it's different. So if you want to see something different, if you want to experience something different, if you want to have an unforgettable night, please, if you're still doubting, for the benefit of doubt, come in and then you prove me wrong. So that's all I have to say.
Thank you, Anna. If a couple is watching us today and they feel disconnected and overwhelmed by life, what do you have to tell them to encourage them to attend the event?
This is the moment. Grab every opportunity that you can come by. Sometimes we have a lot of distractions, not from work only, even at home with kids. Just take this moment, come together, stay close to your loved one on one, bring up those memories, like sit and reason, think about the reasons why you became in love with this person. Look about the time when you guys started, when there were no one around, there weren't any kids, no job, the struggling moments, and how far you've gone. And then you sit and realize that everybody goes through something at some point in your life, but it's only people who are willing to go far will stick together. So please come in. We will remind you. You're going to get inspiration about other couples who've been doing this journey for a very long time. I keep saying couples because couples are the majority of my guests, but if you're single, please come in. If you have a roommate, please come in.
If you're searching,
please come in. Very important. Very, very important.
very important.
Yeah.
Thank you, Anna. So do you have any other thing to say? A last word?
Thank you so much, Gas TV, for inviting me here. I'm so honored to be here. I'm a very, very shy person. I haven't done this, but I just want to tell you guys that if you have nowhere to spend the Valentine, if you're thinking of rekindling that love that you've been struggling with, if you think like Canada is so busy, you can't meet people, you're single, you're searching, you just want to get there, or if you're coming from a very horrible relationship, we've all been there some point, and you just want to get your head in a clear space, please come in on the 14th of February in Chateauguay, and you will be having a very delicious dinner There will be a live band. You're going to meet fantastic people. It's also a place I forgot to network, because when you go out, you meet people in your domain. Maybe you're just a newcomer in Canada and you're struggling to find your feet, or you're interested in one career or another. Sitting on a table with person, you can be like, hi, my name is this. I'm like, introduce yourself. I'm into real estate. I'm into whatever. And this is a moment that I want to say a huge thank you to all my sponsors. They have been amazing. Afrique Remade is the number one sponsor of our gala. Thank you so much, Happy Remix, for everything that you've been doing. You guys are fantastic. I want to think of NG Logistic. The list is enormous. Hair Joy Telehealth. We want to think of Nodaf food. Those who African, we love our food. So if you're thinking of where to purchase your food, you could go to Nodaf as well. We're also thinking about so many other people. So after the break, guys, we'll catch up with the list of our sponsors. So thank you.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're going to have a little break, then we are going to enumerate the sponsors. Thank you very much, Anna. So we'll come back to this studio after a break.
Thank you.
Maybe many gonna yara, maybe la jumelle, baby bo mama nyamumbe. Maybe this banye monori tondime Kibora bamas pampona kimatoi male Jumelle bon me jambe Jumelle il a me infidèle Maybe many fiada Maybe la jumelle Maybe bon maman y en boîte de nuit Mais c'est des siens Maybe t'Espagne de bas en haut Puisqu'elles se ressemblent comme deux gouttes d'eau Jumelle bon mais jamais Jumelle il a mais infidèle Maybe meni jumelle yada Maybe the man a marqué Maybe bon maman y'a mon boîte de nuit Mais noros nye, anoros me Maybe lenye il aime bien mon ndolo Y'a ma son, magnon ma be ma pona bo Je m'aime bon mais jamais
Thank you very much. We are back in this studio. So before closing this episode of today, Anna, you had a list of your sponsors you wanted to thank.
Yes, Karen, thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Just a minute, please. Before thanking them, I think you have to give back the address of the event and the date.
That's true.
For those who are just watching us right now.
Okay.
Just remember the address and the date of the event. And you thank the sponsors, and we're going to close there.
Okay. Thank you everyone. So for those who are interested to come to the Valentine's Day Gala, it will be at 295 Rue Macleod in Châteauguay, and we are starting at 7 p.m. There is no black man time, so please come in early. And this is it's not a disclaimer. There will be a present for the first couple who arrive on time. So if you look in your aisle on that present, please come in, and we will try as much as possible to start on time. We will be starting on time, so please be there on time. I would like to thank my amazing sponsor, Afrique Remade, Afrique Foundation, Gas TV for giving me this honor. NGS Logistic, if you're looking to move or you bought an item that you can go, please contact NGS Lino Consulting. This is the tax season. If you're thinking to do your taxes, please contact him. We're also thinking about Ategua Agro people, those who are looking to invest in, especially back home, you can contact Hair Joy Telesante. We all know the wait times in Quebec emergency are crazy. So why not sit in the comfort of your home and you get your consultation and your drug prescriptions very fast. We're also looking at Taxi Vero, JJ Funds and Travel. If you're interested in cruise, they just did their last cruise last week. If you're interested as a couple to go on cruise or maybe like a family, please reach out to them as well. And we're looking at Expo Real Estate. We're looking at Nodav, he is into import and export, dealing with African food. If you want to buy whatever, maybe mackerel, whatever, Nodav is the person to contact. We have also, Penseed, we have, the list, I think did I say Taxi Vero as well? If you're looking for taxi services, that's Taxi Vero. And I said I'm proud of our sponsors because they are people from our community. In a nutshell, we all are doing our own best to be able to help each other. So why not promote your own brother or somebody who is coming from the same region as well? So thank you for this opportunity, Karine, and I will be back. Thank you so much.
Sure, you'll be back. Sure, you'll be back. It's true that today we emphasize much more on the upcoming event, but you'll be back to tell us more about in Anna Soya.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much, Anna, for accepting our invitation this morning. So we are going to close this edition of Le Café du Matin, and as we get closer to Valentine's Day, conversation reminds us that love is not just about grand gestures. It's about intention, it's about connecting and choosing one another. And our guest today showed us that love is taking care of the family, creating something for the community. That's also love. So thank you again, Anna, for coming here today. And we'll see you next Saturday on Gas TV for another edition of Le Café du Matin. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Karine.
Want to marry Bakwere woman?
Prepare.
You must to prepare.
Prepare to eat Manabusa. Prepare.
If you want to marry Duwala woman?
Prepare.
You got to prepare.
Prepare to eat Mionga. Prepare.
If you want to marry Yawunde woman?
Prepare.
You got to prepare.
Prepare to eat Babolo. Prepare.
If you want to marry Baminda woman?
Prepare.
You got to prepare.
Prepare to eat Achu. Prepare.
Want to marry Tasa woman?
Prepare.
You got to prepare.
Prepare to eat Bongo Chubby. Prepare.
Even if you want to marry my country woman?
Prepare.
You got to prepare.
Prepare. No, today is not prepare.
That is how it is. Anywhere you go to marry a woman,
it is the same enjoyment and the same trouble.
Anywhere you go,
it is the same enjoyment and the same trouble.
A woman is a woman, a woman is a woman. No matter the tribe, no matter the color, she can do and she can undo. If you want to marry Bamenda woman,
prepare.
You got to prepare.
Prepare to eat a Jew. Prepare.
If you want to marry my country woman,
prepare.
You got to prepare.
Prepare. Now prepare.
If you want to marry Yawunde woman,
prepare.
You got to prepare.
Prepare to eat Babolo. Prepare.
If you want to climb up to the mountain,
prepare.
You got to prepare.
Prepare to drink Guinness. Hey Africa. Hey.
Je vous ai pas dit bonjour aujourd'hui. Bonjour. Hi.
Réveillez vos matins avec énergie et bonne humeur. Branchez-vous sur Ngas TV pour le café du matin. Le café du matin, l'émission qui booste vos journées entre 9h et 10h. News, discussion, culture et une dose d'inspiration à chaque gorgée en direct sur Facebook et YouTube. Le café du matin, votre nouveau rituel.